Clack, clack.
Clock, clock. All right.
Live on the set.
Live, live, live. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ha. Here we are with the suspects in the hell war, and we're discussing shit. Like, having a real discussion. We're not trolling like a troll. Your turn.
However, my phone did ring and it go, troll, 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 troll.
Chola.
And I said, quick, web suspect, we must get to the troll phone.
Roll the troll phone. That's the way up to the troll phone.
Because of this.
Na. And then we stumbled on some stuff. So we've been talking about some things here. All of a sudden, CG Green popped into our heads, and we're kind of talking behind his back, and his ears were ringing, eh?
Well, we started on that because Luke Shodowski is at the LPAC meeting in Chantilly, Virginia, and they're having a discussion about countering our attacks and having a mass fake patriot movement with all these shills and a show radio show, which you were talking about.
Yes, the shills and the shill. Well, the funny thing is, we end up on this link here. We're gonna post this link to everybody too, so they can check this out for themselves. But we started talking about how the Alex Jones, the King Kahuna of fucking bullshit radio, Ajax Loans, I should say. There we go. Now we're gonna get flagged down just because I said that.
You just gotta say Ajax Loans, or else he's gonna stick his Jewish lawyer.
Yeah, he's going to the Jewish
lawyer. We had this discussion about the Jewish lawyer.
I keep forgetting because I'm Canadian.
I don't want to hear from his Jewish lawyer. I don't.
I know. I just pulled a Terrence and Phillip. Oops. So Ajax Loans. Anyways, we're talking about how they pushed his television station and everything through TW, and how the Sacred Cow production was also produced at the same television stations at ACTV, the TW Telecom station in Austin, Texas, and then we started rolling on this new Truth Movement Front TV-backed AM TV, right? The AM TV. And the funny thing about this AM TV is I'm going to just use my little mousey here right now there, buddy, and I'm going to point at the AM TV logo that is exactly the same as the YouTube logo. Exactly the same. And explain to the people. Should I explain to them about copyright?
Yeah,
how this
because
works?
I got something else lined up with money laundering. Earlier I was looking into this and I actually found money laundering.
No.
That I didn't tell you about. There's money laundering going on.
Oh, there's money fucking laundering going on. So we're going to get into that in a bit. But I just want everyone to have a little look at the YouTube logo. And you can see that the YouTube logo. And we're going to look at the branding of this logo. Because it's really the branding where the copyright is exactly the same. And you have the black font lettering with the YouTube television tube inside the television screen, where AM TV is the same thing. We have the black font lettering with TV inside the red television screen. So we now have an AM TV brand copyright of YouTube here that is exactly the same. And technically, we were trying to figure out, okay, who runs AM TV? And after we figured out the logo thing, it dawned on us that Google owns YouTube, and Google is the grandpappy of AM TV. Would that be correct?
Well, we were talking about a couple different things. We were trying to DNS them too, and we found out that they were privately registered through GoDaddy, and you said we've come across that before.
Yes, GoDaddy. GoDaddy seems to be the main domain site thingy for all these conspiracy shows like Alex Jones. Everything Alex Jones has is GoDaddy. Everything Adam Kokesh has is GoDaddy. Like, these guys are all on GoDaddy, and you think being, like I told you, being independent thinkers, they would be on different domain sites. But no, they're all on the same thing. They're all on fucking GoDaddy, right? They're all fucking GoDaddy, every one of them. You can check that out for yourselves. I'll throw in
because they learned that we're DNSing them and finding who their servers are, so they're looking to have like private servers rather than have us wind up at TW Telecom.
That's exactly right. And So that's how they're doing it. That's how they're keeping themselves hidden. But at the same time, when they're corporate backed with like Google, and the funny thing about it is, right now I'm going to show everybody this Fabian Society thing, right? When you're sitting here at the logo, and I'm kind of scrolling my mouse across the top header, we have AMTV, and the top header says Home About, the shows, radio, mini docs, etc. And we go to shows, and automatically pops up on shows. And I was telling suspects this, that Green Wave, which is CG Green's radio show, comes up. An AMTV radio news show comes up. Fabian for Liberty. Now this is breaking, because Fabian for Liberty equals Fabian Society, no matter what we say. And that right there tells you that this whole front is a Fabian Society backed institution of, my favorite saying, double barrel bullshit. And of course, the new player in town on AMTV, Dabu77, is also included in this list now with his new radio show. So, this shit gets deeper every time we talk about it. I don't know, man. This.
I have issues with autism, but I want to show you something else that happens that you missed when you click on the top link. Okay, so you're clicking through the links, and you want to see who the shows are and all that. Click on the top ones, and right at the top you see ATM Media. Now go over to radio, click on that, and you land, and the DNS changes to Green Wave Media. So what we can do is sometimes test somebody's armor, you can find a weak link in their armor. So we've tried to DNS AMTV, and there's a cross reference on the IP address. So we can go ahead DNS greenwave.com and then see if they messed up somewhere and actually register that and then send it to server like TW Telecom or something.
Yeah, definitely.
But that links CGreen34 with AMTV, and then like you said, we have the other. When you go back, you click on shows. You have the Fabian Liberty Dabu77, and it seems like, but that we're getting some telegraph that that maybe they're getting private funding from somewhere, they're working for somebody.
Oh, there's some kind of funding going on for sure. I can see that definitely. Just because of the sizes of this organization and how it's developed. Like right now, I'm looking about their archives here, and all we have here is May. January, February, March, April, up to May for their 2013 archives. So this is relatively new. And
they have a donation button. That's something that Patrick and St. Patrick, Henry, myself, and everybody else. And I want to click on that. So over there, and it says I could donate $5 every month. And we have a limited liability corporation, which is often used to launder money. It's called Wave Enterprises. So if I want, I can send money to Wave Enterprises, and they'll launder it, and they'll make sure C Green and the web server and everybody else will get some money to help kick off Adam Koch's revolution.
Well, exactly. That's a good point. And that's the funny thing. I gotta show people this. I guess on a separate video, I'll show people this. But Adam Kokesh is now AMTV, showing that logo on his channel. Okay, we have CG Green involved in that. Dabu77, and now we have this Fabian. Fabian for Liberty is just in your face. That's just like, here, we're gonna shove fucking the Fabian Society.
That's like if I came up to you and I'm actually wearing the wolf. I skinned a wolf, cut the head off, and I'm wearing the wolf head on my head, and I'm walking over with the wolf skin fur over my body, saying, "Hi, Mr. Hellwars, how you doing?
I'm Fabian for Liberty. Wouldn't you like to be my dinner?"
Yeah. We're having a lodge meeting Wednesday night. Would you like to come? And it's good for business, and we'll help you make a business, make sure you bring plenty of condoms and petroleum jelly.
Well, that's the funny thing. You see this Fabian for Liberty on here, and right now, I'm thinking, all these motherfuckers, and they're just pushing it in our face now. Because the minute I seen this Fabian for Liberty, and we've been on this Fabian Society, Libertarian Marxist, Leninist infiltration exposure now for like, well, one fuck of a long time. Like,
Would you like to buy a coffee cup? I hate to interrupt you. How about a hat?
yeah, how about a hat? How about I'll sell you my child in trade.
$17.99 for the hat, a
Oh,
bumper sticker, or a mug, or a sweatshirt.
well, this goes to show you that if they can do this and just keep putting out these false front fake uh, truth movement enterprises to distract the fucking public, they can definitely fund people for fucking trolls.
Yeah, how much does all this fucking shit cost? I mean, we got a GoDaddy website registration, logo design, we got a donation button in Scottsville, Arizona, the web servers in Utah, and, you know, this is not something that you and me and Caliber Hitter said, you know, let's pony up $100 and make a website.
Like, this is, yeah, it's fucked. It's like, this is getting to the extreme point of
Shield them.
well, yeah, shield them at all costs. They want to fuck the world over, and they'll do anything to do it, including take over the little media that is just trying to fucking tell people, look, this is what's going on. We're at the point now where, like, we're getting attacked minute by minute, every fucking day of the week. They're trying to shut us down. The main players in the game now are starting to fuck control us.
You got a timer? Are we running over?
We're almost there. I got 15.
We can make 2 videos.
Yeah, I'm at 12 right now, so we'll probably call this one right away, and then I'll start again. But and call it part 2.
Rand Paul picture's right up there. I was showing that on there too. They all got, I was saying before, last year I got a discount to pre-subscribe for LPAC. This year I'm not invited, and C. Green and Luke Shildowski shows up. And Luke says nobody wants to work with him anymore. Why do you think that is? Why do you think nobody wants to work with Luke?
Well, that's... nobody wants to work with fucking Jones either. his fucking...
I feel sorry. Somebody should work for Luke. I shaked his hand, and I asked him if he wanted to stay at my tent when I went up there last time. And I guess he was staying at Kokesh's media studio 10 miles down the road. That's air conditioned. Where would you want to stay if there was a hurricane coming? My tent or Adam Kokesh's media studio?
Adam Kokesh's media studio. Well, look at this, and I clicked on the AMTV homepage, and the first person that comes up is Rand Paul.
Ron Paul's good, but Ron Paul's done.
Well, Rand Paul, eh?
Rand Paul.
Yep, Rand Paul.
Paul's the son.
Yep, Rand Paul is the first one that pops up on AMTV when I went to the homepage. The big picture of Rand Paul.
Rand Paul's the one with Luke Rudowski asked him if he signed a confidentiality agreement with the Bilderberg Group. He just kept shooing them away.
Yep. So they got him as the GOP frontrunner president 2016.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he signed that agreement and they're going to shove him in there.
Yeah, could be.
And then they'll have a couple of people like Hillary Clinton as a Democrat and maybe Jeb Bush.
Well, I heard Bush is making a run, and definitely Hillary's definitely trying to make a play for it. But
and they'll see which one passes litmus test.
Yeah. Well, if Rand Paul does do it, if he gets past the GOP, he'll win.
I think so.
He'll fucking win. And if that happens, that could push a complete Fabian control into control, because then, of course, all the libertarians will be on his side. You know what I mean? It would be a landslide libertarian victory if he got in.
Especially if they put him up against somebody weak like Hillary Clinton.
And that's what I don't understand. It's like, here's a guy who's definitely libertarian running, like, what is he, Democrat?
Republican, but he's not using the same talking points his father used. He's
exactly
upfront about that. He's not totally a libertarian.